The work we have to do is self-evident as it relates to unemployment and PUA support for those that are trying to navigate our unemployment and pandemic unemployment assistance system here in the state of California. This system is an old, 30-plus-year-old technological system. For those that understand a little bit about technology, these are the old Cobalt systems, these legendary Cobalt systems that need to be upgraded, frankly, need to just simply be strewn to the waste bin of history. But nonetheless, we inherited a little bit of that waste bin, and as a consequence, we've been trying to patch it together, and we recognize that we can plod along in the short run, we can plod along in the medium run, we can have a long-term strategy, or we can come up with new ideas from a different angle. We put together a strike team led by Yolanda Richardson, who will be up here in a moment, and by one of, I would argue, one of the most impactful technologists of sort, and someone who started Code for America and worked in the Obama administration, Jen Polka, to provide us input from a private sector perspective and looking not just at technology, look at business process improvements and looking at new strategies. They co-chaired a task force, and they came up with a series of recommendations that already we have put into place. I mentioned last week that we anticipated the fruits of this report, which, by the way, are not just a strike team report. They're also a consultant that we hired, a report from a consultant, and a response back from EDD. I made it clear that when that report was done, we would make it public, and we worked through the weekend to do just that. Came out late on Saturday night, but we said we were going to move forward, provide that information in a transparent way. We've done that, and as a consequence, the reset started this weekend. I didn't want to wait another day to start this reset period to get this system back on its feet and get us to a position where we can address this significant number of backlog cases. We've had fraud schemes all across the United States of America, disproportionately hitting states that have no income taxes for various reasons that become very obvious on the verification side when you consider. We are not immune from those fraud efforts, and we are making real progress to weed them out and hold individuals and organized groups accountable. But one of the most important things we can do, and what we're doing as part of this 2-week reset, is implementing a new automatic ID verification software system. And we've come up with a system called ID.me. This will process about 90% automatically of all of the new applications. You'll have requirements under this automated IT system to do selfies, to provide additional verification in ways that we think could substantially, not exclusively, no one's naive, but substantially mitigate fraud. We are now aware of 5 states that are in the process of utilizing similar technology. We were comparing and contrasting. I think Texas soon will be doing the same, though I don't want to speak for them. But we've been able to share best practices. We've been able to talk to our colleagues all across this country, not just governors, but our strike team looked at those best practices in terms of verification software. And that's the one we've landed on, and we're moving quickly in this 2-week reset. We also are looking at business process improvements, not just IT improvements, taking some of our most senior staff members that have been working the phones and now using the more senior staff members with their unique insight and expertise to go after the most complex and the oldest cases that are the most stubborn and I know frustrating for many of you trying to navigate this system. We're also focusing on our email backlogs and mail backlogs and addressing more aggressive strategy on outbound call effort, not just reacting, but being more proactive in adjudicating claims and moving claim processing forward.